Hello, listeners. Just another little editor's note here. We had some recordings have to get postponed, rescheduled recently. I had a lot of illness the last 3 weeks or so. So there definitely is some stuff in the works, some stuff coming your way very, very soon. But in the meantime, just to tide you over, I wanted to break something out of the vault, something I've been meaning to bring out of the vault anyway for a while. A little background, kind of the prototype for this show was a show from 2014 called Talking Like a Killer Commentaries. And that's where we first broke out the commentary format. Me and Cory G did that show for a few shows, and eventually we shut it down because we had a cross-promotion deal with a website that didn't really exactly come through. So we kind of shut it down and put our energy into other things. And, maybe a year later we launched the Movie Graveyard. So here we are coming to you with the last, I won't say unaired, it briefly came out and then was pulled off the airways, but this commentary has not been available for in almost 4 years. So, some of the banter, some of the shtick, it may be, dated when you listen back to it. But, this is us talking about, the Sylvester Stallone version of Judge Dredd. There's really no reason for us to re-record it, because we would probably say the same things about the actual movie. So yeah, here's Judge Dredd. And plus, we haven't had Cory on an episode in a very long time. So if you haven't heard this one way back in 2014, which I'm guessing most of you hadn't, here's another dose of Cory for our OG listeners who miss him, or maybe for our new listeners who aren't familiar with him. So yeah, sit back and relax and take in this retro episode, if you will. Peace.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows like the one you're about to enjoy, visit electronicmediacollective.com. And now, our feature presentation.
Hello, and welcome back to Talking Like a Killer Commentaries. Episode number 3, coming hot off the heels of that long in development Cyborg commentary we did. That took us a few months to get out for some reason, didn't it, Johnny?
It did. You can't rush perfection.
That's true. But we're going to try to follow it up a little quicker here with a third movie. And like we said before, really trying to hit up the classic, before we really start going off into the, all the D-listers like Matthias Hues and shit.
You leave Matthias Hues alone.
We need to cover we need to pay our respects to the legends. And today we're paying respect to the man, Sylvester Stallone. And we got the commentary for Rocky. No, we don't. We got the commentary for Rambo. No, we don't. We got the commentary for his real best movie, I'd say. Oscar. Yep, Oscar's a great one. But no, we ain't doing the commentary for Oscar. We're doing the commentary for the film that everybody on Facebook shits on, because that's what Facebook does. Mm-hmm. Talking about 1995's Judge Dredd.
Can I share you a Judge Dredd story?
You sure can.
Well, it co-stars one of my favorites, star Big Stan, Rob Schneider.
Great actor.
And Rob Schneider's one of my favorite guests on the Howard Stern show, and he's on there. And there was an episode where he was talking about Judge Dredd, and he says, I love doing Judge Dredd. I got to hang out with Stallone, and we'd go to dinner every night, and he's like, and they would clear the restaurant out except for like all the hot girls, and they would sit with us. And he's like, and I'm chatting up this blonde for like 2 hours. And he's like, and finally we're leaving, and Stallone looks at all these girls and goes, I must bid you ladies adieu. He's like, and he's, I can't, Schneider does a perfect impersonation. This might be on YouTube. He's like, we're walking back, and I noticed that girl wasn't there. And I was like, Sly, where's that blonde girl? You have any idea where she went? I've been chatting her up. I was thinking, give her my phone number. He's like, he just looked at me and went, she's in my room.
Speaking of Sylvester Stallone, this ain't a joke, but I follow him on Facebook, and for some reason, he's Facebooked out this bizarre picture of him from the 80s at like a pool at a hotel with like some fan. And he's in a thong. Why would he post that?
It's like a banana yellow one.
Yeah. I think it's a white one, which is like even worse.
And the girl that he's with, ain't that pretty?
No, you know what's weird about it? He says, you know, this is a photo of him with a fan, but if you look at his attitude and the girl's attitude, it looks like he asked her for the picture.
Yeah, she's almost like bored. She's like, look at that thong.
Yeah. It's weird.
I'll tell you what, though, that guy is still in fucking good shape.
Oh, big time, man. There's one of his films, I think it was, it's on YouTube, aka YouTube.
I don't care then.
He put a video out of him working out, preparing for Bullet in the Head. Holy shit, man, his workouts are hellacious, dude. And that's a fucking almost 70-year-old man.
Bullet in the Head, you know, that's one everybody shits on.
Oh, of course they do.
Fun movie. I really enjoyed it.
Corey, riddle me this. Bullet in the Head. Everybody. They know it's a bad movie, right? They know it. If you look at the box office, not a lot of people saw that movie. That's what I like about it. That movie is garbage. Well, what'd you think of it? I didn't even bother to see it. Yeah.
How do you know it's garbage?
They know. Facebook
if
told them.
Guillermo del Toro directed it, they'd still be in theaters.
Oh, yeah. They know, though. Facebook told them to know, you know, what they need to know. It's like, you know, I really want to almost do like a documentary on these people who find out all their cinematic beliefs from Facebook. And I'm an individual. Look at my page. I got my own opinions. It's like, yeah, that opinion you just posted about that movie, I just saw 12 other people post it in the last 5 minutes. It's fucking... It's interesting.
I think the reason that they don't make money is I say it again, it's the demographics, it's the age group. You know, everybody's like, oh, I grew up, people like me, they're like, yeah, I grew up watching this. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna get it on the Blu-ray. I'm not gonna go to necessarily take the day off work and get a babysitter to see Bullet in the Head. But
right.
The other action fans out there, they didn't grow up in the 80s. They have no idea what, you know, these movies. It's like, what, ain't a guy in tights, ain't a superhero movie? This isn't action.
You and me grew up with Sylvester Stallone. They grew up with Jim Carrey in The Mask.
Yeah, that's a fine movie, though.
Not for action fans, it ain't.
Well, believe it or not, fans, I actually know a kid. He's like 23, 24. He prefers the Nightmare on Elm Street remake to the original.
Who?
I don't want to say his name because he's on Facebook. He'd get fucking trolled out of there. But
yeah, don't expose
I said, how
him.
do you not like the original? It's like, it just looked too phony for me. I saw the girl fall on a mattress. Which, if you watch the Blu-ray, when she falls down the stairs, yeah, there's clearly a certain mattress right there. Blu-ray isn't always... But then again, I even asked myself, why was I watching the Blu-ray? I should have been watching some fourth generation rip.
Yeah, I had, speaking of which, I shouldn't even talk about that. I talk about this shit all the time. But there's been a newly announced another restoration, even beyond the Blu-ray, of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, your favorite movie from the 70s. There's even...
movie's poop.
Yeah, there's even a newer restoration, and somebody posted a news story. I was like, oh, cool. And they said it's coming back to the theater and everything. Everybody down the line, everybody. This is a mistake. VHS is the way to watch it. Oh. Clearly, VHS is still the best home video format.
Why do you want to go to the theater and watch on a digital projector, a digital copy in THX surround sound? You got to go and get the 35 millimeter print.
And then you got to take that 5,000 line of resolution 35 millimeter print, and you need to drop that down to a 240 line resolution VHS.
And that's if you can find a theater that still has that capability.
That's the way a director intended to see his film, on VHS, a format that didn't exist when the movie was made.
I don't. Yeah, because, you know, there's nothing I love more than after I watch a movie, push and rewind and wait 10 minutes for it to...
Exactly. But
Johnny, I do get the El Marriott, or I do get the El Rey network now, Johnny.
Really? It popped up. What type of cable do you have?
Cox Cable.
Oh, I got Charter cable. We still don't have it.
Here's what's weird. Like, you know, they show commercials and everything,
mm-hmm.
but the movies are uncut. The boobs, the bush, the foul language, everything.
Yeah, somebody else does that. Like, I can't remember if it's IFC or somebody. They put in a million annoying commercials
Mm-hmm.
So is Dust Till Dawn TV show going to have fucking commercials in it?
Probably. It starts next Tuesday.
Oh.
I got the DVR set.
Well, I'll have to get a report on the quality of that show.
I do enjoy how, like, they have all the commercials, all the voices are done by that guy that did, like, the Grindhouse trailers and all that same voiceover guy.
Oh, that's cool.
El Rey Network salutes Sonny Chiba.
Pretty soon, though, Robert Rodriguez is going to find out that the El Rey Grindhouse Network is going to do about as good as the Grindhouse movie. But that's okay.
That's, yeah, because I know, right? The only thing when everybody's like, he's got new stuff coming in the fall. Like, he's going to show AAA wrestling and shit like that. But, yeah, right now I get commercials. Are you ready for excitement? Tomorrow, 4 hours of Starsky and Hutch, followed by a 6-hour marathon of The X-Files. Only on El Rey.
Yeah. Good luck. I think El Rey will be dead by the time my cable picks it up.
Hola, amigo. This Saturday, Mexicano soccer. 4 hours. On delay. Yeehaw. El Rey.
El Rey. There's I can't remember what, I think it's FX or somebody. They have what they call DVD on TV where they show the movie, but they also show the special features. Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, El Rey's going to do the opposite. They're going to do VHS on TV.
Well, the sad thing is like when they had on Reservoir Dogs the other day. Yeah. Good movie, overrated as fuck, but a good movie. And I'm thinking, okay, this is his. It looked like I was watching it. The quality of this channel is
terrible.
I mean, it's like.
Is it widescreen?
Well, there's a black bar on the top and the bottom, but
that's not widescreen.
It's no, but the quality, it's like the old, like before you had cable, when you had your UHF stations and that.
Yeah.
I mean, the quality, it's bad looking.
Ooh.
Like, I get your Starsky and Hutch is probably washed out, but Reservoir Dogs shouldn't be. Mm-mm. Reservoir Dogs on the El Rey Network. Hola.
Are you 17 years old? Do you miss the mom and pop video store? Well, guess what? El Rey is showing movies all this month from VHS Masters.
If you never saw Reservoir Dogs in theater, today's your chance to watch it 8 times in a row. Right after Starsky and Hutch.
Only on the El Rey Network.
On the weekends, he did get the contract somehow to show all the Shaw Brother movies.
Really?
So he has martial arts Saturdays. So yeah, like all weekend, it's blocks from like 4 until midnight of old uncut Shaw Brother films.
And by contract, you mean he sent a personal cashier's check over to Hong Kong for $25?
Oh, that could be. No, these ones are actually cleaned up.
They're not lazy.
They're not like kung fu theater bit.
Yeah, when I watch kung fu movies, though, I prefer them on VHS.
Oh, I prefer them on View. I prefer ViewMaster over VHS. To
be honest. Yeah, I like it. I like sometimes if you have like one of those old business projectors, you can actually, if you're careful enough, you can actually put the ViewMaster in there, and it will project it up onto the wall. That's how I like it. I'm
going to put a box on my head and shove an iPod in it, cut a hole in it. It's going to be my own drive-in.
Yeah, I actually saw somebody on Facebook did that the other day.
That's where I got it from.
Yeah,
Like from those LOL pages or something like that.
Yeah. All right, we veered off topic enough. Let's get back to today's film, Judge Dredd. I actually own this on VHS, believe it or not, Johnny.
I got the DVD.
Oh, I have the Blu-ray now, but yeah. So unfortunately, I don't have the VHS with me anymore.
And it's not on YouTube, so just turn it off now, fans.
Actually, it might be. I didn't look for it on YouTube, but it could be there if we don't know.
All 6 viewers of the Talking Like a Killer commentary.
Yeah, they don't listen to.
This is not our most popular. The flagship show is not the most popular.
The flagship show is starting to take water and sink. All right, so we're going to do a countdown. We got our DVDs and Blu-rays synced up. We're at the Synergy logo, which is the studio that made it. At the beginning of the movie, it's a little C. It rolls around, and then the logo comes up that says Synergy on it. So I'm going to do a second check. On the Blu-ray, this is 26 seconds in. So going to go ahead. I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3, go. And when I say go, hit play on your remote, or in Corey's case, take your finger, Corey, and hit the play button on your portable DVD player.
That's right, because I don't have my remote handy.
Okay, so I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go.
Fading to black.
Yep, this shit faded out.
From Hollywood Pictures. You know, I read comics, Johnny.
Yeah, I know you do.
I'm going to go on record. Judge Dredd, the comic book, it ain't that fucking good.
Does it stink? Because a lot of people, especially after they made this movie, a lot of people talk about it was the holy Bible of comic books.
There was a crossover with Batman that was pretty good. It's an independent comic. I think it's from England. Yeah, it's piss poor artwork. I don't know. It's not my... That's from England. It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah. but we should do this commentary since Judge Dredd's from England. We should do this commentary in Julia Child voices.
Yeah, in the third millennium, the world changed.
You gotta say it like the guy from El Rey Network. In the third millennium, the world changed. Climate, nations, all were in upheaval. The earth transformed into a poisonous, scorched desert known as the Cursed Earth. Yeah, we get a big crawl here explaining that all this shit went down, and basically everybody got thrown into mega cities, big, ugly, concrete, nasty, whatever the fucks, and then
districts.
Yeah, districts like District B13. Speaking of District B13, have you seen the remake trailer yet with Paul Walker?
Brick Mansions.
Yeah, Brick
Mansions.
Mansions.
Looks really good, actually.
They got some bad advertising though, because all the posters at my local theaters, they just have a picture of Paul Walker jumping, and real tiny down in the corner of this big poster, it says hashtag Brick Mansions. Like, it doesn't even have the logo of the movie, nothing. The movie's gonna flop, Johnny.
I'm gonna tell you what. See this scene right here where the spaceship's coming up?
Yeah.
That's already higher the budget of the new Dredd movie that everybody gets excited about.
Everybody gets wet in the pussy for the movie Dredd, starring Carl Urban. You don't understand. You weren't a fan of 2000 AD of Judge Dredd. You don't know that he keeps the helmet on.
Yeah, I like Dredd. Don't get me wrong. I like Dredd, and I get that it was written first. Don't release that at the same time you release The Raid, because it's the same thing.
Yeah, I saw Dredd in the theater about 45 days after I saw Raid in the theater, and you can say what you want, but you gotta know it don't matter. I just saw it the month before. It seemed like the same movie, you know what I mean?
And The Raid is a good movie. It's incredibly overrated too.
Exactly. They're both really solid movies. I actually own both of them. I'm proud to own both of them, but very overrated.
I have Dredd. I actually have the new Dredd on 3D.
Yeah, me too.
There's the great Rob Schneider.
Yep.
Star of movies like Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo, Big Stan, and Knockoff.
That's right. Knockoff's a good one. We'll have to cover later on.
I love Knockoff. Everybody shits on that movie. I love it.
Like, I'm not going to lie. I was just like, when I saw it in the theater, I was like, why is this so corny? But I saw it again when it came on DVD. It's a good fucking movie.
Yeah, look at, now this movie here, this ain't a cheap looking movie. This is a big budget film.
Well, first of all, I gotta say, not only does this look as good, if not better, than all the other movies in 1995, it looks better than the movies now, 20 years later, because now it's just a bunch of CGI. And they do have some CGI, but there's a lot of models and shit. This shit, Johnny, this shit looks way more real than the shit we see in movies now. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Way more real.
I'm trying to get out, though, if you're in England, why is there a Statue of Liberty?
Well, because it's Mega City 1. They're not in England. That's just where the comic book come from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this looks nice. This looks better than that turd movie Blade Runner that everybody gets wet over, too.
I was going to say, this is very... I like Blade Runner, but it's a very different movie from this.
I hate Blade Runner. No shame in admitting that, but...
Why? I don't get it. What's wrong with it?
It's the most boring fucking movie on earth, and I've seen all 9 cuts.
Yeah, I like all the different cuts of it.
It's very influential, though. Like, you can see the influence it had.
Oh, no, every movie.
Every
like even the new Batman movies are influenced by Blade Runner.
Yeah, that's... Well, but I think even the Great Cyborg may have been influenced by that.
Just a little bit. Yeah,
this is the more... if you're a fan of the comic, I get you're going to like the new Dredd more because you're supposed to. But if you really just sit down and watch the movies, this is more fun.
Well, another thing, too, is, like, this is the reason I still really find this film valid. And first of all, I like this movie. I liked it when it came out. When it came out, I don't know if they still do it, actually. But I bought the Judge Dredd, like, production book, which is, like a $25 book, that, like, big coffee table size book.
Yeah, I didn't buy it, but yeah, they still do it once in a while, I know.
Yeah, like, I mean, this is, like, really supposed to be one of the biggest summer movies of, like, not all time, but at that time, in years and years. And it came out and people fucking treated it like it was the Garbage Pail Kids movie or something.
Well, yeah, I figured, too, back then, comic book movies were a joke. They were still laughed at. And, two, you're also talking about the only American fans that really were into Judge Dredd were people listening to Anthrax.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very underground. It's not he's still not a mainstream character.
Yeah.
No matter what Facebook tells you, he's not.
Well, the thing that Facebook has to understand is yeah, the new movie, he keeps the helmet on all the time, but that's it. That's the only way that's a Judge Dredd movie. This fucking movie, like, shows the world of Judge Dredd a lot more. It has a lot more shit from the comic book actually in it.
Yeah, whereas the new one is just, it's him in an apartment building.
But he keeps the helmet on.
Yeah,
so we gotta...
It's probably to hide the fact that it's the guy who was playing Bones in the Star Trek movie.
Yeah. I gotta say, I do like that guy in some movies, but overall, that guy's fucking overrated, too.
I thought he did good for Judge Dredd. You don't have to have any expressions or anything.
I think Dolph Lundgren would have done equally as good.
I didn't hate Dolph Lundgren's Punisher.
I didn't either, Jen.
I'm mad they didn't have the budget to buy him a T-shirt with the skull on it, but
that's the only thing that film was missing.
The movie was, what I got yesterday was my birthday, Johnny. 2 days ago was my birthday.
That's right.
And I got the Shout Factory put it out, the original Captain America movies that aired on TV, where he had the motorcycle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that Captain America movie from the director, Cyborg. Or whoever it was.
Oh my God, that horrible woman, Ned Beatty.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Is it good?
No. It's good for a laugh.
Well, maybe it'll be good though. So yeah, getting back to Judge Dredd, basically, what you missed was we always talking all the other shit was basically Rob Schneider. He just gets out of jail. They take him to this new like project apartment building, and basically there's a block war is going on, and it's just like. Basically, people from one building to the other just shooting each other through the windows. All the judges show up. There's chaos in the streets. Just a big riot and shit. And Judge Dredd, Stallone comes in, and he just walks in. And I remember, I thought the helmet looked so badass in this movie. I
thought the whole costume did actually.
Yeah, it's just he looks so fucking cool in it.
He looks like, and everybody shits on him. He has the scowl. He had the look.
Yeah, he did. But he didn't keep that helmet on long enough.
No. I am the law.
Put your weapons down. I always thought this was bizarre because I thought he was going to come back or do something, but this is a very small, weird role for James Remar right here, considering he's usually at least a star or a co-star in movies back then.
Yeah, he was starting to kind of slip a little bit.
His drug use.
Was he on drugs?
Yeah, that's what got him fired off Aliens. He was supposed to play the Michael Biehn role, and he got fired off 5 days into shooting.
His best movie was, okay, fans are going to get mad at me. It wasn't The Warriors. I thought his best movie was 48 Hours.
Yeah, it was. Who'd he play? Cherry Gans?
Yeah. Remember, it was him and Sonny Landham.
Sonny Landham's
so talented. He's an Indian who's playing a Chinaman's brother in Best of the Best, too.
That's right.
That's acting chops right there.
No, yeah, I really like James Remar. One of the few movies he starred in is a movie called Quiet Cool. It's just a basic cop movie where he goes out. It's kind of Slowhand kind of ripped him off though. He's a cop that goes out to the country and finds out there's a conspiracy going on. He has to fight everybody. Seagal kind of ripped it off for Fire Down Below and shit, but.
I can see Seagal playing Judge Dredd.
That would actually be kind of good. If they made a direct-to-video Judge Dredd?
That would be pretty good. I just got his Force of Execution movie where he plays a mob boss. I haven't watched it yet, though.
Oh, he's the bad guy in it?
Yeah, I'm busy reading Deadpool comics.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I need to read my Marvel Zombies comics I got the omnibus for Christmas.
Those omnibuses are nice.
They are, man. They're heavier than shit, though. It's kind of hard to pick it up.
I like how people bitch, why would you pay $80? It's like, because I got $200 worth of comic in here.
Yeah.
There's all the judges. They're kicking in all the doors.
Yeah, this is probably the one part of the movie where you see classic Judge Dredd. You see him with the helmet on, judging people, killing people. Which, I mean, this is awesome, but, like, you don't really need a whole... You know, this is, like, for the original movie, like, that was an awesome part where he shot the guy through the gun he was holding. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is awesome. Like, it's one of my favorite scenes in the movie. When he comes in, he's classic Judge Dredd. But, like, I don't think you need a whole movie of him in this apartment building.
No, I mean, because it becomes... How many people can you shoot in an empty room?
Yeah, exactly.
So, essentially, as I'm watching this now, Judge Dredd, the new Dredd, or just plain old Dredd, essentially just ripped off the first 10 minutes of Judge Dredd.
Mm-hmm. But with one important addition, Corey. He kept the mask on.
He did. He kept the helmet. Well, he hasn't taken his helmet off.
No, he's still Judge Dredd.
You know, my logic to that shit probably gets hot.
Yeah, I mean, it's made out of fucking plastic. It ain't going to be something you want on your head all day.
Do you wear a ball cap sometimes, Johnny?
Honestly, I don't, man. Like, I don't know. I used to wear them a lot when I was a kid, and, I don't know.
Do you wear a bandana?
Not really.
I was going to say, if you did, you'd probably take it off randomly to scratch your head, right?
Yeah, that's why I don't wear hats anymore.
Makes my scalp off a helmet.
Yeah, I mean, I wear a baseball hat for more than 20 minutes. My scalp gets itchy, so I ain't going to wear no plastic helmet.
I kind of more of a bandana guy.
Yeah.
But I also don't have any hair. If I wear a hat with a shaved head, it just feels kind of tingly.
Yeah, my hair's too long to be putting a hat on.
I hear you cut the ponytail.
Yeah, last night I got the ponytail cut off. So.
You gonna go for the dry weave?
I gotta get the dry. Now that I'm getting older, I gotta work in the dry weave. I gotta look like a mature man.
I am seriously thinking about getting a transplant of hair.
Yeah, like it seems like they do them pretty good now. Like if
pretty expensive, but I'm thinking about it.
Well, I think it depends on how many of them that you have to get put. Like, Stallone's had hair transplants. You see him now, his hair looks nothing like it did back in the day.
I probably need a lot because I look like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Is the whole top of your hair gone?
Yes. Oh, it's gone.
It's kind of hard to... Because, like, they got to take the transplant off the back of your head where you got, like, the rest of the hair. But...
If they could just hook up the top... I could be like Tong Po.
That's right.
And this drives me nuts. Fans, his name's Michael Kwesay. Tong Po ain't his real name.
Why do they all want to call him Tong Po?
Everybody like, oh, did you see that movie with Tong Po? Yeah, it's called Kickboxer. No, that other one. Kickboxer 2. No, that other movie he did. I'm sorry, but those are the only... Oh, you mean Michael Kwesay? Yeah, he did a lot of movies.
Tong Po was an ugly motherfucker, though.
Yeah, I'm a big Kickboxer fan, though.
I'm a huge kid. You got the blue, Johnny?
I got the I got the Lionsgate box set with all 5 of them. It's not blue. It's the DVD. I actually prefer 2, 3, and 4 to part 1.
What? You like Cody?
Cody's a badass motherfucker.
Cody from Step by Step, you're saying is better than Van Damme? See, I like part 1 because I like the scene where Van Damme gets drunk in the bar and shakes his ass for all the women.
You ain't never seen Kickboxer 3, have you? Where he brings down a white slavery ring in Rio.
I don't think so. I've seen 2, though. I know for sure.
2's okay. 3's really... 4 is fucking badass.
But isn't Cody only like in 2 or 3 and then like 4 to get some other guy?
Nope, he's in 4. He's in 2, 3, and 4. And then about that time he had gotten into trouble for supposedly beating his wife.
Right.
So they wrote him off during the opening credits. He was murdered. And Mark Dacascos took his place in 5.
Really? I thought it was some guy named Daniel something that took over.
No, it was Mark Dacascos.
Damn, I got to track the Kickboxer down. You can
buy that whole box set, I think, used for like $10.
Really?
Yeah, it's on Amazon. It's called Extreme Kickboxing, where extreme fighting began.
It's not one of those rare ass, out of print ones or whatever.
It's out of print, but it never
There's enough
Went up.
copies, yeah.
Yeah, it never went up high. And I think I only paid like 20-something bucks for it brand new.
Damn. But getting back to Judge Dredd, yeah, we pretty much seen the block war, and then we get to see the way it works. The judges are overseen by this old-ass group of people, from including Jurgen Prochnow and Max von Sydow.
And Rob Schneider got arrested.
Yeah, because he was hiding inside the spaghetti robot. Here we have...
Oh, it's not on here, Johnny.
What's that?
I'm trying to find it for you on the Amazon. I don't see it on here.
I might have...
But you can get Kickboxer 3 and 4 double pack for $4.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, he's taking off the helmet. Oh my! Why did he take that helmet off?
And this movie just went down.
Oh,
the
this movie
toilet.
sucks now. This movie's garbage now.
Worst movie ever.
Did you see how they made it all dramatic and like spun around the shot in slow motion when he took the helmet off?
Oh no, I found it, Johnny. Kickboxer, where extreme fighting began. I found it for you. $25.
That's not bad.
They don't have many left though.
They
only have 6 left.
Oh, that's good though.
Might want to buy one.
I might have to stop doing this commentary to go buy it.
Oh, gee, you might as well stop now. It's all downhill from here.
He took the
helmet came off.
That's right. Good old Max von Sydow. Now he's explaining to him about, back in the day, the law and upholding the law and wearing the helmets.
Max von Sydow, who played a very feminine Ming the Merciless in the Flash Gordon movie.
He did, didn't he?
That's another movie. I don't get why everybody gets wet over it.
Yeah, it's kind of lousy.
I mean, it's fun if you saw it when you were a kid.
Yeah, I remember it being on TV a lot when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now here's where the movie really gets interesting. Let's start doing some Judge Dredd commentary finally, Johnny. We've been talking Kickboxer way too much.
Did you buy a Kickboxer yet?
Well,
I mean, it's not like you got time. The helmet ain't on.
Well, I'm saying this is where the plot really gets rolling now. We go to the prison here, and we see Armand Asante as Rico, a former judge like Judge Dredd who went crazy and killed people. And basically, the warden goes into his cell and talks a bunch of shit to him right here about how he's all locked up and he ain't never getting out. What do you think about Armand Asante as the villain in this movie?
I like Armand Asante. He just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, he just went direct to video after this.
He was in a comedy. I think it was Carl Reiner might have made it. I really liked it. It was like a takeoff of like Fatal Attraction and all them movies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I can't think. He was like a lawyer, but he was also a detective, and he would arrest people, then he would defend them in court. And I can't think of the name of the damn movie.
I think, yeah, no, I remember it. I think the name was like a mix of Basic Instinct and Fatal Attraction. It was something like
Fatal
that.
Instinct or something.
I think it was Fatal Instinct, yeah.
His partner was John Witherspoon, who I'm also a fan of.
No,
prison here was ripped off in X-Men, the whole like Magneto-looking prison.
It really was. Like, you walk into a little walkway, and then there's like a little platform. But, yeah, Armand Asante, he was the king of direct-to, like, really bad, cheap, because I rented some of them, too. Really bad, cheap direct-to-video action movies in the early 2000s when I used to work at the video store. I used to watch some of them.
Wasn't he in When a Man Loves a Woman?
I don't know.
Is that him?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that.
With Meg Ryan?
Oh, if it's Meg Ryan, I doubt it was him.
I don't know, it might have been.
Was that the one where she played a fucking drunk?
Yep.
No, that's Andy Garcia. I remember that now.
It's a Garcia.
Asante. They kind of do look the same.
Garcia. It's the same thing. Carne Asante. It's all the same thing.
That's right.
And you can see them both on the El Rey Network.
Are you a fan of Armand Asante? Well, this Sunday we got something for you. This is kind of cool, though, this little gun he has that comes out of the Game Boy shit. Like, I don't know why the warden's like, look at this little old police badge, and it transforms into a gun and blows his fucking throat out with it.
Well, yeah, I don't know why. I'm going to go fuck with a dangerous prisoner.
Yeah. And, well, they have these, like, robot guns outside, but I don't really get what the robot guns are supposed to do, because the robot automated guns never even try to shoot Rico.
Mm-mm. Rico.
This is pretty tight, though. Here, Rico's hanging off the walkway. They made a lot of like fake guns for this movie. You notice that?
Yeah,
They all look plasticky. That's the only criticism I have of this movie.
Now, why didn't all those robot guns start shooting him?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Here we have Dredd demonstrating all the different things you can do with a fucking law. Is that what they call it? The lawgiver gun?
Yeah.
And then he shows the prototype for the flying motorcycle, which just falls right back down on the floor. Yep, here it comes, raising up, sparks shooting out. You looking up more kickboxer movies over there, Johnny?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to figure out. I think that you somehow got ahead of me in this picture.
Really? What part are you on?
Judge Dredd is now just at a table picking up different guns.
Yeah, at the training place.
Okay, then we're in the same spot.
Yeah. But
I thought it was tough turf all over again, Johnny.
I don't know. But did you see him do the flying motorcycle where it just like lift off the ground and sparks shoot out?
No, he's just going to do that right now.
Okay, I am ahead of you then.
How'd
Johnny.
you get ahead of me? Do I have like an extended cut or something?
Maybe you do.
My version's 100 minutes long.
Okay, let me see how long my version is. My version is 1 hour 32 minutes, so that's what, 92 minutes?
Okay, so I actually have a DVD that's 8 minutes longer than your Blu-ray.
Good job, Johnny. How the fuck does the DVD get the extended cut, but the Blu-ray doesn't?
Hold on, I gotta speed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I'm at the part where him and Judge Hershey are in the locker room together.
I hit the wrong button, Johnny.
Oh, gosh. I'm looking it up right now to see if the DVD... All I get is news about the shitty Carl Urban one.
Well, that's not good. I went back and I got a fast one. This is not YouTube production.
It's not. We've had our first mishap on the...
So where are you at now? What's going on in your scene?
They're in the locker room. Hershey's just trying to talk to him, and he's acting like a robot in the locker room.
I'm on that now. Well, they're in the locker room. He's standing by the locker talking to her.
Yeah, his eyes are real blue looking. They keep showing his eyes up close, showing you how blue they are.
Are they still talking where you are?
Yeah, he's starting to walk away from her now.
She just called him Dredd.
Yeah, I don't have subtitles on
He's
there.
just turning around to look at her now.
He's walking away now. This is some great commentary we got going on.
You ain't kidding, fans. Now we're at like the hangar.
Yep, we're at the hangar with all the stormtroopers walking out.
Hey, okay. Somehow I have a longer version.
You do.
And I have a $5 DVD. This guy's rocking a $20 Blu-ray.
I know. And I got less for my money.
Man, I bet who's ever got the VHS got an hour and 50-minute print the way this is going.
That's right. The person with the VHS, he also on the back for the special features got the full-length movie Cobra comes with it.
You know another movie that I think took a lot of liberties as far as like copying this is the new Total Recall. The way the town looks
big,
in it.
yeah, big time, dude.
The whole rainy like techno look.
Yep.
That's a good movie though.
The new Total Recall?
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
You know, I rented. I didn't go see it in the theater because I was like, "Fuck this bullshit." Remake PG-13. I rented it on Netflix. Like, this ain't that bad. I saw the blue was on sale for like $5, so I bought it. I just got
it's a beautiful movie.
Yeah, I just got it like probably like 3-4 weeks ago.
Are you at where Armand Asante's walking into the Brazaza?
Yep, he's in the pawn shop. He's going to buy some VHS.
Dealing with Coke bottle glasses, dude. There.
Yeah, old guy with the chomping on the cigar.
Looks like Ron Perlman's daddy.
It does. This fucking robot in this movie is badass, though.
Looks like the robot from Hardware.
Yeah, it does. That's another great
overrated.
movie.
Oh, that movie's overrated.
Oh, you're full of shit. That movie's great, man. Low budget, independent, and still delivers the thrills and spills.
It did have, of course, with Dylan McDermott, it does have to have the obligatory butt shot of him, like all his movies do.
And he's got a robot hand.
I didn't hate the movie. I just remember the controversy. Oh, it's going to be X-rated for violence. And I was like, yeah, I don't see nothing that bad about it.
Yeah, I saw it in the theater.
I didn't see that one came around at the same time as Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, I remember.
Yeah. Armand Asante just blowing the pawn shop owner away.
Yeah, he says he was charging too much for the VHS.
That's right.
Now he's getting his robot.
Yeah. And like it's funny because the guy's like, oh, those robots don't work. You can collect them as long as they're not working. Armand Asante literally just, he didn't even, plug in any wires in its head. He just, pinched the wire.
Yeah, he, did a hot wire job on a robot.
And it just, came alive.
It's a pretty cool design, though. Actually, all the design in this film is
badass,
really well done.
And I gotta say, seeing the Blu-ray, man, just everything, it really looks like a brand new movie.
I don't want the Blu-ray. My version's longer.
That's right. You got the extra bonus cut. Speaking of your DVD, should we let the fans behind the scenes why it took us so long to get to Judge Dredd?
I couldn't find my Judge Dredd DVD, fans. And rather than be one, and I got a lot of movies fans, but rather than be one of them, I'm just going to get it on the YouTube. I'm just going to get the Netflix. I just said, oh, you know what? I got to do my commentary. I'm going to order it on Amazon. And I ordered a new one and bought it. Got it in the mail and we're doing the commentary.
That's right, man. I appreciate it. That's actually what held up the Cyborg one. We were like, well, we got it.
The Cyborg one was really good. Above the Law was good, too. Wait till episode 10.
Yeah, I was going to say teasing episode 10.
Then we got something. When Wahlburgers is done, we got some new commentary show coming. That's all we're going to say.
I would say the name out loud right now, but people are just going to steal it, probably.
Probably. I like these. I don't like the car designs. I like the bike designs, but some of these cars look really dumb. Like that red car looks horrible.
The cars just look plasticky.
Yeah.
They don't really look good. All you Johnnies out there, you want to support Judge Dredd, you can go to Amazon, get the DVD for $5 or the Blue for $10. It's your choice.
Remember, the DVD's longer?
Yeah, the DVD's longer.
I better make a cover for it and put special edition.
And if you want to buy the new Dredd in 3D, they got it on sale for $10.
Well, that's cheap. I paid like $31.
Yeah, I thought I was getting a deal. I got it for $15.
Those fucking 3D Blu-rays cost an arm and a leg when they first come out.
I'm looking at Thor Dark World 3D. Oh, wow, that one's only $22.
I only paid like 20-something for that. Yeah, I didn't pay that much for it.
Let's look at Gravity, though. Gravity, $27.99. Fuck that.
I don't even care about watching that movie.
It's Johnny, you want to talk about the most overrated movie of all fucking time.
Don't really like Sandra Bullock. George Clooney peaked at Killer Tomatoes. No interest. I don't like space movies much.
That's all they do is float in space.
Yeah,
now,
I don't.
I found this weird because the guy was parked illegally. Judge Dredd blew up his car.
That's right.
How is that within the law?
Yeah,
just to blow up somebody's car.
That's why they're coming to arrest.
Yeah. Already we're only. Let's see. Let me hit the counter here. We're only what? Hold on a minute. I gotta reboot my remote on my phone here.
Remote's on your phone?
Yeah, Johnny.
How's that possible?
It's have you heard of Oppo?
Nope.
It's they make the real expensive Blu-ray players.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants over here, fans.
I'm going fancy over here. Yeah, and well, it's not just them though. My TV's Panasonic, and I got a app remote for that too.
I'm one of them people. If I can't find the remote, that channel ain't getting changed.
We're only 29 minutes in, and Judge Dredd's getting arrested already because Rico went and did a homicide wearing a fake Judge Dredd costume.
And you know what, though? It's all downhill.
Yeah.
The helmet's gone. It ain't coming back.
They took it away. Like, he don't even have it. Like, even if it's at his house and he wants to put it on right now, he can't.
And you know why that is, fans? Because they're obviously not going to let you wear your police uniform when they're incarcerating you.
Yeah. He didn't wear it. So that begs the question. I mean, obviously, you can't be arrested in jail wearing your police uniform, but everybody say it don't matter. He's got to wear the helmet. We never see Judge Dredd's face in the comic book, so he has to wear the helmet. But that begs the, are people saying that they just shouldn't have done this storyline, that this storyline's automatically bad, it doesn't work as a dramatic story just because he can't wear that fucking helmet?
Have you looked at any of the comics?
Just at comic shops and shit. I never collected it.
Admit it, it's pretty shitty artwork.
Yeah.
The guy probably don't know how to draw a face.
Yeah, so he draws the helmet. I know it was always real harsh and ugly looking. Like, even when they would, like, make the little Judge Dredd statues that they sell at comic book shops and shit, I just never wanted to buy it because it looked, like, ugly.
It had that independent 80s kind of look to it. Like the Ninja Turtle comic. All those old black and white comics. They had that unique kind of...
Yeah. Scratchy
the way
look.
It was meant to be read.
On VHS.
And only on El Rey.
See it tonight on El Rey.
I think tonight's X-Files marathon.
Tonight El Rey's going really underground with the X-Files marathon.
Coming next fall. Kolchak, the Night Stalker. That's a good show.
Yeah, our buddy Dale just bought the DVD box set, he told me. I was surprised.
Oh, Kolchak?
Yeah, I was surprised. Usually his older shows are real hard to get a hold of on DVD and shit.
I think it got reissued. I want to say you can pick it up now. Maybe $10. It's pretty. I stumbled across it on Amazon a few weeks ago. It's pretty cheap now. It either got reissued by another company or it like just came down in price because I want to say I paid like $40-something for it when it came out.
Damn, it must have come out from Mill Creek or something.
Mill Creek, fine company.
I like Mill Creek just fine.
Did you get your 21 Jump Street set?
Nope, I'm still watching them on Hulu, which is almost as bad as YouTube.
How about your Renegade set?
No, I actually bid on I told you this, I bid on a big factory box of them. I couldn't win. I was going to get 30 copies of Season 1 of Renegade, but I got outbid. I bid $10. You know how much it went for?
12.
$14.56. That would give you 30 copies of Season 1 of Renegade.
See, why were you sleeping? You could have got more of them.
Exactly.
Could have given them away as promotional items.
Well, that was my plan, Johnny. Keep one for me. I knew you already had it, but I was going to keep one because I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front out there. I'm a big fan of Kathleen Kinloch.
Oh, yes. I figured out why she never did mainstream films.
Why is that?
She can't act. See, there's a reason, fans, when people say, well, yeah, this person should have been a big star. No, there's a reason why they're not a big. They either got a drug abuse problem or they ain't that good.
Exactly. This is a great acting scene for Stallone, though, where his mouth goes sideways while he's screaming at the court because they said they got the proof that his DNA was on the gun that shot the people. And he starts screaming. His mouth goes completely sideways. And this is where he says the famous side, "You got it, yeah, I'm the law."
Who's the old lady?
I don't know, but she looks familiar. You don't see old people like that in movies anymore.
Unless they're Helen Moran.
Yeah.
How's Red 2, Johnny?
How is it?
Yeah.
It's okay. I saw it at the theater. It's okay. I
bought it like 6 months ago and still ain't opened it yet.
I'll be honest, I like the first one a lot better.
I like the first one a lot.
I mean, it sounds stupid saying this because they're both pretty comedic movies or whatever, but I feel like 2 is even more like going over the... Talking about an awesome Judge Dredd comic book, I found Predator versus Judge Dredd, and it's literally a Predator wearing a Judge Dredd outfit, and he's saying, "I am the law."
Nice. Predator's cool, though.
Yeah, I like the Predator. They need to make some more movies with him. He's not getting enough work. Joanna Miles is the old lady.
Never heard of her.
She's known for All My Children. You ever watch that soap opera?
Nope. I don't watch soap operas. I was a Melrose Place fan, though.
You know, I didn't realize it because I'm never, like, at home at that time or whatever, but I didn't realize that most of the soap operas are actually off TV now.
Yeah, I think it's just a few. They seem to watch them where I work.
Yeah.
All the guys do, anyway.
Do they? But, like, a lot of
vaginas in that break room.
Oh, but a lot of them that were, like, the big ones and shit, like, when we grew up, they're just off the air. Like, some of them, they moved to the internet, some were, which I found weird. I think it's just because, you know, women, like, work and have jobs and they can't watch them now.
Yeah, that could be it, too.
He's still in the court. He's getting sentenced. He's got to go to prison.
Okay, now where are you at now? Okay, at the court. Yeah, they're banging the gavel.
Yep, they're sentencing him. Max von Sydow, man, he really talks like this in his heart. And even in surround sound, you can hear him fucking breathing all the time. He's like one of those guys. He's like, I never thought this would happen with Dredd. I was so certain he was innocent. You know them old guys that sound like they're somehow like chewing on their own teeth when they talk?
Yeah. You know what this movie needed?
What's that?
Tom Selleck.
Why? In what role?
I don't know. Anything. This movie needed a mustache.
But I mean, this was like a big $100 million movie. They weren't going to just let Tom Selleck be in it.
Why? He was the star of Runaway.
Yeah, 10 years before this came out.
That movie sucked.
I like Gene Simmons in it.
I just didn't like the film.
You did?
I like Christy Alley in it.
I thought that was like the coolest movie. It was always on cable when I was a kid, where they shoot the bullets and the bullets like go around the corners and shit.
It was better than Wanted.
Wanted, Dead or Alive?
No, Wanted with Angelina.
Oh, Angelina Jolie.
Clearly a fake ass double in that one scene.
Yeah, because she hasn't had a meal in 10 years.
No, she's hideous looking to me.
She got when she lost all the weight and got real skinny, she looks like her face, she's got like witchy features now, like her cheekbones and her jaws stick out real big.
She looks like a chud.
I'll talk about a woman that does not look like a chud is fucking Diane Lane. Holy shit, is she hot in this movie?
Yes, she is.
I mean, she's always...
She's a little older in this movie, too, but she's hot.
Yeah, she's probably still in her early 30s then. She ain't too old.
Like, see her in Streets of Fire?
Oh, yeah, man. She's hot in The Outsiders, too.
I got the Blu-ray of Streets of Fire.
They came out with the Blu-ray?
Region 2.
Oh, you motherfucker. Yeah, because they had the HD DVD. It's one of the few HD DVDs I don't own that I want.
That's the only HD I own. I had the extra for the Xbox.
Yeah. The little like extra player you put on?
Yep.
Did you trade that shit in too?
Yeah, it's all gone.
Yeah.
But I kept that deep. Then again, I got a Betamax at Kill and Kill Again, the movie you haven't watched yet.
Mark, why am I going to watch it? You already covered it.
You need to watch it. We need to do a commentary on it.
All right, we'll do a commentary.
It's on YouTube.
I don't like watching movies on YouTube.
What? Just because the audio's 5 minutes behind the movie?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's all blurry looking too. Although I will admit, one movie I did watch on YouTube recently was Fright Night Part 2, because that movie is long out of print.
Is that on YouTube?
It's on YouTube, Johnny. Yeah, I watched it.
I haven't seen that forever.
I mean, you and Trevor were shitting on it the other night. I was like, I don't remember it being that bad.
It's because it ain't that good.
It's not bad, though.
The last 15 minutes are good.
This is awesome here. Good old Judge Hershey. She goes into Dredd's locker and finds his fake baby pictures.
Yeah, at least Seagal was showing real baby pictures in Above the Law.
Yeah, here you get like CGI baby pictures.
Wonder why they didn't call it Above the Law.
I'm not in the law. I'm above the law. Dredd has a picture with Rico, very photoshopped to make these fuckers look younger.
I was gonna say they didn't even attempt to make him look younger in those pictures.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in Harold and Kumar's Christmas when Danny Trejo was 12 yet had the big mustache.
Yeah. Oh, here we have the robot coming to life. Like, how do you walk around, get around the city sneak that big robot into the Hall of Justice, man?
I was gonna say, what kind of defense system does the Hall of Justice have that an escaped criminal can just walk into it with the giant robot?
With a 12-foot tall robot.
Which was kind of a robot design ripped off in Iron Man.
Well, not only that, but the one that really ripped it off was Real Steel.
Never watched that movie.
I haven't either. I own it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Never cared enough to watch it. It just looked fucking dumb to me, I won't lie.
It seemed like a movie made for 6-year-olds or something.
Yeah, I mean, if my kid wanted to see it, I'd show it to him, but...
Yeah. Did you buy it?
No.
No.
I haven't even watched it for free on cable. Actually, you know what, Johnny? I hate that term.
Free
I'm
on
gonna
cable.
watch that movie for free on cable. Oh, you mean on the service you're paying for?
Yeah, exactly.
My bill was $300 last month, but I watched that shit for free.
Really? Yeah,
This robot is really fucking cool.
It is, and like you could tell they probably had different versions of it for different shots, like different parts of it moved, but it's cool. And
What's cooler looking, this robot or the new Ed 209 and the new RoboCop?
This robot.
That's sad.
Yeah. I do like the new Ed 209, but it ain't as cool as this. I would rank the old Ed 209, then this robot, then the new Ed 209.
Where do you rank Jet Jaguar?
That's an interesting question, because I forgot what Jet Jaguar looks like.
A guy in a suit.
I'm going to look it up right now.
From the Godzilla movie versus Megalon. The greatest robot design ever.
Oh my god. I knew that name, but Jesus. I'm sorry, but Jet Jaguar looks like shit.
That's a great movie.
Is it?
Yeah, me and my kid watch it all the time.
I've
I
never
saw
seen
the
it.
Feed Year, actually, as part of like a matinee here when I was a kid.
Wow.
You're gonna get to. He's stuck with Rob Schneider, who's got his head turned.
You know what's fucked up though is Jet Jaguar, the head. It looks like the helmet that they used for Green Goblin for the first Spider-Man movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's just silver instead of green. Yeah, here we have Dredd. He's on the prison spaceship flying through the desert, and just luckily somehow Rob Schneider, who should have been processed for the prison weeks ago.
Because Dredd had his trial and everything, because it moves fast, because they're judges too. But yeah, Rob Schneider obviously has to sit in a tank for a month.
Schneider's really funny in this movie. Like his voice, he's always like, he's always exploding with like comedic anger. He's like, and his eyes are always bugging out. He's like, "You mean to tell me you're getting locked up in here with all of us?"
Look at it's Mr. I am the law.
Mr. I am the law.
Schneider, I really liked him. Then he just kind of really fell off the face of the earth.
You know what's really funny is I thought he stank for the most part on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, horribly.
But then when he got in movies, he was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, he really was. I thought the Benchwarmers is hysterical.
I like it. I just don't like the casting of that movie. Like, it's trying a little too hard putting 3 such nerdy guys in it.
I like Deuce Bigalow Male Gigolo is, of course, a great movie.
Yeah.
Big Stan, one of the best martial arts extravaganzas ever.
I've never seen Big Stan, but you've been talking up a lot lately.
He actually learned martial arts for the movie.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
The Hillbilly Family.
Yeah, I was going to say, here we get into the Walking Dead section of Judge Dredd.
Yep. This could get if somebody said that this could get what do you call it? This movie could get a big revamp now, so make say it's a Walking Dead inspired scene.
Just put a picture of Herschel from The Walking Dead on the cover. You know how they do that with old movies. But interesting enough, besides obviously Scott Wilson, is the one guy with like the big fake scar in his face. It's actually Ewan Bremner, who you may know from movies like Snatch, Train Spotting, where he plays Spud, or for one of my favorite all-time films, he played the titular character in Julian Donkey Boy.
Never saw that.
Oh, you got to see Julian Donkey Boy. It's great.
And I really don't like Train Spotting at all.
Oh man.
I couldn't even finish it, and I tried on multiple occasions.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
Snatch I do like a lot.
Snatch is good.
But that has Jason Statham.
Jason fucking Statham.
Another guy who everyone says, why isn't he a great big actor? Why isn't he making these Oscar-winning pictures? It's like, he can't act either.
Well, even when he does try to act, you won't go see his movies anyway.
That's just it. Nobody goes to see his shit. I think his biggest hit, Fast and Furious 7, guaranteed big hit. I think his comedy he's filming with my woman, Melissa McCarthy, will be a big hit.
Speaking of which, I just saw her on IMDb. Oof.
She's fucking hot as hell, isn't
That's
she?
a beast. Well, it was the picture from Identity Thief, so she didn't. All right, we have the Hillbillies.
It's a funny movie.
Is it?
I really enjoyed it.
I
get sick of Jason Bateman playing the everyman schlub, but the movie's actually it's a little longer. It needs to be. Robert Patrick kills in that movie.
I was gonna say I've been kind of half-assed meaning to watch it because I like Jason Bateman and he shit all over.
Teen Wolf 2 is unforgivable.
But by the way, seriously, this is no joke. Do you know why he starred in Teen Wolf 2?
Because Michael J. Fox was busy.
Well, that, and the main reason his dad produced it.
That's how explain a lot.
Yeah, that's how he got into seriously though. That's how he got into all his early roles.
I don't mind his newer stuff. I actually really liked Horrible Bosses.
Yeah, I do too. I liked Arrested Development.
You know, I never really got into that show. What I saw was okay. I just never really went back to watch all of it.
To be fair, I've only seen the first 2 seasons. I haven't seen like the new Netflix season or anything.
I've heard mixed.
Yeah, but I don't understand what people expected. Like, it's like 12 years later. Like, you know what I mean? Like, did they think it was going to be the exact same show?
Yeah. Look at those fucking guns on Schwarzenegger on Stallone there.
See, this is another reason I like this cyborg dude with the big robot arm. I always thought this character was cool.
And I like how this isn't all CGI'd up. This is just good old-fashioned makeup.
And, like, that's the thing is, like, if they were to do this scene in a movie now, it would be so much more elaborate. And first of all, they wouldn't be in, like, a set cave. It'd be a big CGI cave. It'd be super huge and long. And, like, the cyborg guy would be 15 feet tall somehow, and he'd be, like, all CGI. Like, how is that better? I don't get it.
Yeah, it baffles my mind, Johnny.
Yeah. You know, and everybody says, well, you're just getting older, and, like, you got to understand, these young kids now, they see these great movies that come out now, and that's their classic films and shit. It's like, I'm sorry, but these new movies, they're not as good.
They're not?
And the special effects are terrible in new movies with fucking shit CGI.
And you know why I like movies like this? Because they're fun.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch a fun movie than a good movie.
Yeah. I mean, I know we haven't even really talked about this movie, but, like, I don't know. Like, like, I just don't really see what's bad about it at all. Like, seriously.
No. I mean, it's big budget. It's got good actors. It's got a beyond simplistic plot. It's
got lots of action scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, good comedy relief there by Rob Schneider. Stallone kind of went down he made his comeback and then he went down the drain for a long time.
Yeah. Well, this was kind of the end of his cliffhanger era comeback.
Yeah, this is, I think, what killed him.
Yeah, it did. A few years later.
I'm sure this movie cost a lot of money to make.
Oh, yeah. Like, even back then, I bet it was probably like $150 million.
Yeah, and it didn't deliver that.
No. But I'm sure
it's because of the helmet.
Yeah, I mean, clearly the grosses would have been through the roof. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that they made this movie. I'm glad that they made the new Dredd movie. But and everybody's like, well, this is this is the reason that it's like, you got to be honest with yourself. Yep, Judge Dredd, Sylvester Stallone, full movie on YouTube, Johnny. Just saw it on accident. But you got to be honest with yourself sometimes, comic book fans and fanboys out there, is these movies, and you can blame Stallone, you can say he took the helmet off, But the Stallone one made more money than the sequel or the remake. So
really, yeah, because the new one it was
the new one bombed horribly.
Came and gone. Yeah, it wasn't very well promoted or anything.
No, they're just like, here, he's got the helmet on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's enough, right? No.
Yeah, because all these fanboys that say it's the greatest thing and they should make a sequel, maybe they should have went to saw the first one so it guaranteed to make a sequel.
Okay, the giant flop, whatever, horrible Stallone, Judge Dredd, 113 million worldwide. The new, awesome, because he keeps the helmet on, worldwide, 35 million.
Well, now, how much did this one cost to make, though?
Okay, let me see. I don't know if they have the budget. 90 million.
Yeah, so it still made about, what, 23 million bucks?
Yeah, well, advertising, they probably broke even. It was probably the video. The new Dredd, $50 million budget, made 35.
Yeah, but that was the big hit.
Yeah, that was the big hit. That was the movie we were waiting for. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes I think people are full of shit, too. This was the Dredd movie I was waiting for. Did you see it at the theater? No.
No.
Did you buy the Blu-ray? No.
No.
Did you rent it for Redbox? No. Well, how the fuck did you see it? Torrent. It's like, oh, what a fan.
Yeah, support those movies, people.
And now they're all crying, maybe we can do a petition to get a sequel made. Why? So the producers can lose another $50 million?
Carl Urban said he'd definitely do it. Of course he would. He wants a check. It's an easy movie for him. He wore a helmet.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it for free. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I don't... No one in that movie has enough clout to, to like the Vin Diesel. I'll do a Riddick, but you gotta, I'll make those Fast and Furious movies, but we're gonna have to do a Riddick. That's pull. Carl Urban ain't doing no more Star Trek. We weren't gonna do it anymore anyway. Right, give me the helmet.
He's probably gonna be signing pictures at a fucking con with the helmet on the table.
Probably auction it off.
Okay. Here we have Max von Sydow coming in to save them from the hillbilly family, but the big cyborg even gets to him.
Yeah, because even though Judge Dredd was in a plane, Max von Sydow walked there.
Yeah, and he only got there a few minutes late. This cyborg dude is awesome, though.
Yeah, he is really cool.
It's a great scene.
And he's from the comics.
Yeah. I think the whole hillbilly family was.
Yeah.
Let me kill him, Paul. This is kind of a weak way to kill him, though. Just to electrocute him with his own power cable.
They should have had the axe. Then it was kind of like, because I thought that was the cool part about Bullet in the Head when they're having the big fight at the end with axes.
Yeah.
What are we, gladiators?
And here we have the young Balazar Getty realizing it's a CGI picture. Ain't even looking down Diane Lane's shirt right there.
Diane Lane is fucking hot.
She is. Even when you got her covered up almost to her neck, she's still hot.
Whatever happened to Balthazar Getty?
Drugs.
Oh, is he dead?
No, he's just his career. From everything I read, he was kind of an asshole. So I think he rubbed people the wrong way. However, he did produce and star in an independent film I really like called Shadow Hours with Peter Weller, where he plays a guy that works in a gas station. And then Peter Weller comes up driving a Porsche. He says, come take a ride with me. We'll go to some bars. We'll get fucked up. We'll bang some hookers. Pretty good movie.
I don't know that one. Peter Weller's only been in a few movies I like, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Peter Weller's awesome in this one. Also, Balazar Getty, a lot of people don't know this, and this is maybe why his career went down the toilet. He's a white rapper.
Huh?
He's a white rapper who goes by the name of Bizarre. And on his knuckles, he's got the word Bizarre tattooed.
Well, that makes me think when everybody says, what a great acting job Eminem did in 8 Mile. Well, he should have won an Oscar. Yep, he was playing that fake version of himself.
all he knew about and what was central to that character's world and theme was his mom's spaghetti.
This movie needs a special edition too.
No, it kind of has one, doesn't it?
Kind of, but it doesn't have the real one, you know. Cinema Picture Classics.
Oh, Canon Classics. Yeah, the Blu-ray I have, it has some documentaries and shit because I watched them after I watched the movie the other week.
Yeah, but who cares? You got a shorter version of the movie.
That's true. But I got it in high def.
Yeah.
It looks good in high def, too, I gotta say.
My stomach's killing me, Johnny. I'm guzzling this water.
I know. What kind are you drinking tonight?
Raspberry.
Oh, is it? I got orange mandarin water.
Oh, that's good. I like that one, too.
Yeah.
You don't drink as much beer when we do a show together.
I'm
a good influence.
Okay. You got me drinking that sparkling water.
I was guzzling Nas all afternoon. I was so tired.
Oh, that shit's really bad for your stomach lining.
I don't care. I was tired, and I was chasing it with coffee.
Whew. I'm surprised you're not doing the show from sitting on the toilet right now.
No, too much taurine. If I drink too much of that Monster Energy drink, then I'll shit all day. But I don't like that stuff.
Have you ever heard of an energy drink called Way Up?
Nope.
It's I had a friend who was friends with the guy who invented it, so he got like free cases of it, and he gave me free cases of it. It's like it almost looks like a Gatorade bottle, but it's an energy drink with whey protein in it.
Ugh.
Yeah, it tastes kind of bad, but yeah, it will get you. It will get you jacked up, man.
I drink whey protein. I gotta fucking plug my nose sometimes when I drink that shit.
Yeah, but this shit was good, especially the orange one. I'm gonna look it up, see if it's still in business.
What's that shit that you can drink, and if you put a black light in your mouth glows?
I never heard of it.
I can't think of the name.
Let's see.
I don't have to drink whey protein. My working out days are done for 6 fucking months.
That's right, Johnny. You were tearing muscles. Wow, Way Up still. You got a better bottle now. Protein.
Hey,
with
a friend
purpose.
to give you some more cases. I'll try it.
Yeah, he don't.
They
live
sell
much.
Jolt Cola where you live, Johnny?
Nope.
Damn it, here either. And I'm craving one of them cherry bombs.
You can get Way Up on Amazon though.
Yeah, but you gotta pay so much to ship that stuff.
I was gonna say for
sometimes.
drinks, it probably would. Let's see.
I remember Jolt Cola was like $26 a case, plus $34.95 shipping. It's like a crazy amount
I see it on Amazon. It's currently unavailable. I'm gonna hit up the eBay for Jolt Cola.
They still make it.
Maybe I can. Maybe I can get it on the cheap. Let's see.
You live in fucking California and you can't get Jolt Cola?
No. Well, especially in California, Johnny. No. They're not allowed to sell it on eBay, I guess. They ain't got no. You can get a Spalding basketball with the Jolt Cola logo on it.
Oh, I remember for a while I was having to buy my Seagram's ginger ale online because they weren't stocking it around here. Now they do again.
Really? Why? That's weird.
I don't know. I think it's just one of them things that they weren't shipping it to certain areas for a while. And I like my ginger ale, but that's my favorite one.
Yeah. All right, here we have.
Not that any of this is germane to the plot of the movie.
Well, no, it's not even Tito to the plot.
No.
Here we introduce the Clone Factory. Jurgen Prochnow introduces Armand Asante Joan Chen, who I gotta say is kind of hot in this movie.
Not seeing it, Johnny.
No, she's got that futuristic slick back hair and shit.
I don't mind a girl with slick back hair, but this one's not doing it for me.
I gotta say, that's kind of the haircut I got right now after my ponytail got cut off.
Why'd you cut the ponytail off?
It was too hot on the back of it was too hot on the back of my neck, and for some reason, I had to get it like I don't know what you call it, like recut, because the top, when I pulled back the pony back, it wasn't pulling back the hair from the front of my head. You know what I mean? So like I would pull the ponytail back, and I still have to tuck my hair like behind my ears, and like I want.
So what you're saying is you were too lazy to let it grow out more.
Well, no, dude. The part where it was long in the back, it was like almost halfway down my back already. It just was the front part wasn't long enough. You know what I'm saying?
Why didn't you just get a mullet?
Because you don't get. I want the front to grow longer so I can pull that back into the ponytail. You know what I mean?
I got you. So you cut the back but left the front long to catch up.
Right. It's like all the same length around now. But I mean,
the judges just got blowed up.
Yep, and the robot's coming to life. He was laying in a trash barrel. He came alive.
How do they keep sneaking this robot around?
Don't everybody see this 12-foot tall motherfucker walking around? And then I never understood this. After the robot shoots them, both Amarna Asante and Joan Shin, they whip off like the hoods on their jackets and turn around. Like I never got that. Like what? Like why weren't they just watching it? You know what I mean? Why'd they have their backs turned and then whip around all dramatically?
Well, what I don't get is all this is happening because one judge who had the same training that all 100 other judges got is no longer there.
Yeah.
He must definitely been the star of that academy.
All the other judges are shit.
Pretty much. Yeah. It's like when I mentioned in Deuces Wild, Steven Dorff beats up a whole gang.
Because I can understand if Rico had fired up that clone factory and had like an army, but they don't even ever get the clones done. It's just Rico the whole movie wreaking havoc.
Yeah. At least they cover it in Demolition Man. You know, it was peaceful, and Wesley Snipes was a loon.
Man, I gotta say, Diane Lane's even hot in her helmet.
Diane Lane's hot. I want to cover Streets of Fire now.
Yeah, we got to. I gotta buy a copy. Do you remember what website you got the Region B from?
Amazon UK.
All right, I'll have to get a hold of it. Now these old motherfucker judges who got swindled. What's going on? We lost 20 judges on the street last night. Yeah, you dumb fucks. You wanted to convict Judge Dredd. What do you think was going to happen?
Yeah, this is obviously the only judge that was any good.
Yeah. These people ought to know, though. Jurgen Prock, now, you can't leave him in charge of anything. He's too pockmarked. He's too weathered. And everybody that looks like that's got to be a fucking villain, right?
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
You know who would have made a good Judge Dredd? Michael Chiklis.
He's too fat.
He'd lose weight. He'd trim down for the Shield.
He's short, though. He's short as fuck. Boots. They ain't going to... I don't know. Actually, I'm stupid saying that because Stallone's about 5'2".
I was going to say, Danny Trejo, he's like 5'1".
Danny Trejo can't even ride the roller coasters at Disneyland.
You know, Michael Chiklis, I'll say it again. That's your Ash in the new Evil Dead movies if they go that far. Get that petition signed, fans.
I don't get where you're coming from that.
I've explained it.
Yeah, apparently not to me because I don't get it.
Who's a better actor, Bruce Campbell or Michael Chiklis?
Oh, by far, Michael Chiklis.
There, we're done.
We're done. Well, Morgan Freeman's better, too. Would you have him play Ash?
No, he's too old.
Okay. What about Rob Schneider? He's better than Bruce Campbell. Would you have him be Ash?
I think Bruce Campbell just sucks. Let's lay it out there on the line.
His current attitude ain't very fun either.
I like Briscoe County Jr. He was pretty good in that.
Yeah.
Everything else he's in, he has no talent.
Mm-mm. All right, here we have one of the most famous scenes from the movie. Judge Dredd and Rob Schneider, which by this point, I still don't understand why Schneider is like buddying up with him. He just follows Dredd around.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'd go the other way.
Yeah.
You know, away from the guy everyone's trying to kill.
Yeah. But anyway, the only way to get back to Mega City 1, and like that scene in Machete Kills kind of remind me of this, is there's an exhaust port that shoots out a fireball like every 20 seconds. So like they have to wait for the fireball to come out and then they have to run in, you know, before the next fireball comes down the pipeline and kills them. Yep. Here it comes. They're going to run. And they actually did this stunt. This actually ain't CGI. I saw in the special features they did it for real. And the fireball's going to get them, but then I always thought this cool. Judge Dredd shoots a hole in the floor, and they fall down in a hole in the floor.
Because he had to pick Rob Schneider up, who, you know, see, this would be good with slow hand because he can run.
Yeah, with his arms like flapping and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm going to need you not to be too insulting towards slow hand, okay?
Well, no, he it's overlooked for him.
Okay.
I have confirmation on that. It is overlooked. You can be insulting to him.
He's on the make fun of list.
He's on the make fun of list.
Okay.
I got a list and everybody's on it.
Yeah. Here we have Jurgen Prochnow revealing his evil plan on the judges because they ain't got no cops left. We got to fire up the Janus program, which is the original clone program that made Rico and Judge Dredd. Which I don't understand. Like it's like, why would you intentionally make a great cop and then a horrible murderous cop jumper? You know what I mean?
You got to test the waters, I guess.
Yeah.
Cloning in films was kind of big. That was kind of a big idea.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger went crazy with it with 6 Day. Jesus, them motherfuckers were getting cloned every 5 minutes in that movie.
I know I saw that movie, but I don't remember if I liked it. I remember I didn't hate it.
It's not a movie that you hate, but it kind of stinks. I'll be real honest with you.
But in the same sense, I'm actually the guy that liked Eraser.
Yeah, I like Eraser. It's funny.
That one where he fought Satan was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
I'm right, and everybody's like, nah, that's a classic. I remember being so disappointed going to see that fucking movie, man, and walking out of the theater so disappointed.
Even that other one he did, that Collateral Damage, where he kills one person.
Yeah. But that era was bad, though. I remember around the 6 Day, end of days there, that was really bad, man.
I actually thought The Last Stand was really good.
I did too, and everybody else shits on it. It's like, well, why don't you go watch some movies where he kills one person again?
Yeah, Last Stand was it was another throwback to the 80s.
Yeah.
Here's another one to show you how bad the security is in the Hall of Justice. The wanted judge and his other wanted felon who both escaped. They're just walking around everywhere in the locker room. And
well,
here's where business is about to pick up because he's got the helmet.
Yeah. Armand Asante, he shoots all the judges. Like all the elder judges run the council. So basically nobody's in charge. I like this guy rips the helmet off Judge Dredd. It's like, he's here. And Stallone cold cocks him out, knocked out with one punch. That's a shitty judge right there.
Yeah. All these judges were shitty, though.
At the current rate we're going with all these judges dying and getting knocked out with one punch, you know how I'm surprised they ain't playing a judge in this movie? Is the fucking one and only Luke Hobbs.
That would all been his fault.
Yeah.
He'd have probably got shot in the opening scene.
I always like movies where the bad guy shoots himself on purpose to blame the other guy. It's like, okay, all those people ran in the door, they didn't realize you were holding the gun right to your arm where you got shot.
Yeah, there was no. You know what? The movie that I thought. Remember, you saw the Green Hornet movie, right?
Oh, I love it, man.
I just like when he had gotten shot and they set up the press conference and they shoot the blank. I got shot exactly in my shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually liked that movie. I didn't shit on it like everybody else.
No,
did.
I liked it a lot.
Whoever did the fight scenes, though, the choreography for it should be murdered. But the movie itself was good.
I thought Kato's fight scenes were pretty good.
I didn't like how he would envision everything, and I thought that was kind of stupid.
Well, that's what happens when you get a French art film director to do a big budget action movie.
I like how the bad guy kept wanting to hip a name.
Yeah. Christoph Waltz good. Here we have all 90s action movies. You set something up early on, you got to pay it off. Judge Dredd has to get on the flying motorcycle that doesn't work.
And to get it to work, all you got to do is punch it.
Yeah, that's how everything was. Rob Schneider's orgasm face when they got it to finally fly.
This effect is bad.
This is the only bad effect in the movie, and it's just the green screen. You can tell it's whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They needed to up the contrast or something to get it to match them.
I mean, it looked like on the Fire Down Below's car chase scene.
Yeah.
That's bad CG right there. This is really bad right here, though.
Yeah, the
Not
motion.
so much here, but when they do the close-ups of them two on the bike, it looks really bad.
When it's from a distance, it's not bad.
Still leaps and bounds better than that horrible motorcycle scene in Lockout.
And what?
Lockout.
What's Lockout?
The one with it's Guy Pearce and the hot chick from Taken.
Oh, yeah.
That CG motorcycle scene, that was just bad.
Well, that's because it was CG. This was just Bad green screen.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Could have made this better.
It's funny because I just got Lockout and I totally forgot. I just bought it like 2 weeks ago and I totally forgot what movie you're talking about.
It's not a bad movie. I actually kind of like the movie. I just remember that scene looked so fucking awful.
Excuse me. No, yeah, I got it for $5, so I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind the movie. I think Maggie Grace is fucking hot.
Yeah. She's always hot in all the movies she's in.
I'm wondering, what is the plot of Taken 3? Does anybody know yet?
Liam Neeson gets finally taken himself.
He got taken in part 2.
No, he gets taken another way in part 3.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah. What's funny is when part 2 came out, like he was saying, like, "Oh, I don't think we can do a part 3. You know, we stretched the premise even farther with just doing a part 2." And now Liam Neeson proudly presents Taken 3.
Well, yeah, because everything he's done other than Taken has been a horrible flop.
That's true. Non-Stop's doing good so far, but that movie looks kind of shitty.
Yeah, I have no interest in it.
Yeah. Just looks boring.
All his movies are kind of... Taken was a decent movie, but it's nothing I didn't see any of these guys do in the 90s straight to video.
Yeah, it was... people raved and raved about it, and it was just because people don't watch that type of movie anymore. But they went to see that one because it was Liam Neeson. They're like, "Oh, this is so good." I was like, "Yeah, like I see this every week with Scott Adkins in it, but you refuse to watch it because you're too cultured for that."
Yeah, it's... well, let's face it, Liam Neeson's 10 times the actor Scott Adkins is.
He's not as good as fighting, though.
Oh, God, no. Scott Adkins is probably the best fighting guy out there right now. Yeah. Ninja 2 is badass.
I haven't seen it. I gotta rewatch my Blue and Ninja.
You gotta get 2. 2 is, like, blows it away.
Alright, the flying motorcycle shit in it. Do you think that flying motorcycle scene was inspired by the flying motorcycles in Return of the Jedi?
No, if anything, it was inspired by some of the car chases in Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
Well, that movie wouldn't be made for another 12 years after this.
The storyboards got leaked out.
12 years early?
It takes time to write dialogue for a hillbilly guy that goes, "That's my ride."
Yeah, well, guess what? He's the new star of the franchise with Paul Walker passing away. So,
well, he was going to be back regardless,
but not as a star.
He was going to be in their crew. You got to remember, they got to tie it all together.
Yeah, but how many times can Tyrese say The Rock wears baby oil? Lucas Black, as the hillbilly guy, was going to be pushed to the star front.
Well, that could be.
This is awesome when Armand Asante puts his arm in this, like, blood taker. This thing's so messy, man. Blood flies out everywhere. Like, how much blood did this machine actually get out of him?
Armand Asante has... He needed... His hair was, like, kind of thinning up pretty bad back here.
It was really greasy, too. Like, if he would have left it dry, it would have looked a little better.
He kind of looks like low-rent Christopher Maloney.
Yeah, but Armand Asante has like a pit bull head. It's like real thick and like bony looking and muscly. Diane Lane looking hot here, consoling Judge Dredd.
Diane Lane, I really want to watch Streets of Fire now.
Yeah, I really want to watch that one scene in Faithful right now.
Oh, that's right. That was one with her and Richard Gere, right?
Yeah, and that dirty French fucker climbed all over.
The Tennille.
Yeah, the Tennille got her. First he got Monica Bellucci, and then he got her.
Diane Lane. Irreversible 2. Starring Rob Schneider as the Tennille's cousin. He brings a whole new level of Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. This Saturday on El Rey.
Damn, you're popping waters, Johnny.
Fuck, 5th one.
Damn.
I gotta keep guzzling them to keep my stomach settled.
Rob Schneider, starring Tennille 2, Judgment Day.
This weekend on
El Rey.
There's the robot.
Yeah, robot.
It seems to disguise itself and get around town.
Yep.
I like how you can buy this giant weapon of mass destruction at a pawn shop, too.
But only if it don't work.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, flip the switch on, it works.
But you can fix it by rubbing 2 wires together.
Yeah.
It's like in Kingpin. My dad gave me this watch. I never figured out how to get it to work. I wound it. Very overrated comedy.
Kingpin?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? It was a movie. It seemed like it flopped when it came out, but when it hit video, everybody loved it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but it's another one. It had no business being that long.
Yeah, 2 hours, 43 minutes. Speaking of which, Johnny, I missed the extended cut of Anchorman in theaters this week for 1 week only. 2 hours, 64 minutes.
I didn't think I didn't see part 2. I didn't think part 1 was the greatest thing ever, like everybody else does.
Facebook loves it, though.
Yeah.
You notice how, like, the mass audience of dumb people love anything if somebody dresses up in, like, 1970s clothes? They love it.
Come to think of it, that's a good point.
Yeah. Everything becomes so fucking Will Ferrell in a talking dinosaur movie like Land of the Lost. Terrible. He puts on 1970s clothes. Comic genius.
Remember, he said he was going to do Step Brothers 2, but after Anchorman didn't do too well, he doesn't want to do it now.
Wow, that's funny.
Which kind of made me sad because I really like Step Brothers.
Yeah. Well, it's probably good that they don't fuck it up with a bad sequel.
Yeah, I mean, you can only ad-lib jokes for so long.
I know. On the special features, they showed the robot, like, it really grabbed Diane Lane by the throat, and they had to be careful if the guy pressed the button too much, because the hand was so powerful, it could have, like, actually ripped her head off.
I like how everything is futuristic except for the flashlights that are from the 80s nightclubs.
Yeah. And old Rob Schneider, he took a huge gut shot here, like, but somehow he lives.
It's from all that training he did with David Carradine for Big Stan.
Can we stop talking about Big Stan for 5 minutes?
Big Stan is so fucking good. You need to see Big Stan.
But it didn't even come out in the theater.
No, and no one can understand why. It was so good.
You know what the worst Rob Schneider one was? I think it was his last theater movie.
The Hot Chick.
Oh, that was awful. I couldn't make it through the DVD.
That was pretty bad.
I mean,
come on. I mean, after Rob Schneider beats up all the gangs in prison, he bans rape unless it's consensual.
The one Rob Schneider movie that I didn't mind, like his solo movie, is I actually kind of like The Animal.
I never saw that one.
Really? Mm-mm. I mean, it's dumb as fuck, but... Hey, Johnny, I was listening to an old Vault.
That could be bad.
No, no, wait, I'm sorry. I get my shows mixed up. I'm thinking of something else somebody else said. But I was going to say another movie that everybody raves about that I couldn't stand was Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey.
I think it's okay. My wife loves it.
Yeah.
Where's this part 2 that they've been filming now for 3 years?
I know. Jim Carrey keeps promoting it. It's going to end up like Kick-Ass 2.
Yeah, Kick-Ass 2 comes out and he don't promote it at all. I don't want nothing to do with this movie.
Well, he promoted the shit out of it when they were making it, and then it's always a week before it comes out, and all of a sudden, wow, I got to warn the public of my shitty movie.
I actually really liked Kick-Ass 2.
I thought it was a piss poor sequel to the first one, but as a movie, I didn't think it was that bad itself.
It was fun. I'm so sick of that fucking, what's his name, McLovin?
Yeah, honestly, that's what ruined it for me. I'll be honest with you.
That shtick is worn thin.
Yeah.
It's not even shtick. That's what's sad.
I know. I don't know why they had to bring it into the Fright Night remake, but that's to be... We haven't plugged that show yet, Johnny. Let's plug that show real quick.
Should be airing before you hear this, actually.
Yeah.
But if you go check out all the mysterious information, Fright Night remake, and Once Bitten.
That's right. And we got a special guest on that show, too. So tune in to see who the special guest is. I think it's really weird here. Instead of a big climatic action scene, basically Judge Dredd and Rico just scream at each other.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't figure out how to, because Rico obviously filmed right next to him is much taller.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is Rico keeps going, I was your brother, and you put me away. You put me away. You judged me. It's like, you were a fucking criminal. Like, what?
You went insane and killed a bunch of people.
Yeah. That's all. You're doing that now, so that's all you fucking do. Like you're lucky, like, you didn't give him death penalty or whatever.
You gotta like when he came in. Sylvester Stallone, those tights are a little too tight.
Yeah, I don't know why they hit away. And we'll see it during in credits, but the Judge Dredd costume was designed for Stallone by Gianni Versace.
I was gonna say it's no cosplay.
Yeah.
Do you remember Stallone gets like these big gashes and cuts in all his movies yet?
Yeah.
He doesn't drip blood anywhere.
Yeah, it's just like an open, wet wound, but the blood never actually goes anywhere. Oh, Rob Schneider riding on the back of the robot, rewiring it with wire. Which, by the way, how do you control the behavior of a robot by just pulling some wires?
Well, he's Rob Schneider. He learned that from all that tour training in Big Stan.
He was a computer hacker in Big Stan, too?
No, he was a crooked real estate broker.
Oh, okay. Here we have, this is like a little bit like The Walking Dead right here. I think Walking Dead was inspired by this. You have all these zombies waking up.
Yeah, Walking Dead's not the most original thing out there.
It's the one thing I have for our unofficial sequel show coming up.
Yep, I've got mine. I got a doozy.
Are we supposed to only pick one, or are we supposed to make like a list?
I think we're just talking about in general. Jonathan's got 20 picked out.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put a list of like 5 or 6 together.
I got one, but it's so good.
All right, don't spoil it.
I won't.
Here we have all the zombies coming out. These motherfuckers are gooey. Like, they got like mozzarella cheese coming off their hands and shit.
And you got a good cat fight going on.
Yeah. See, they needed some of the zombies to come out so Stallone could just beat up some whipping boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he just fights Rico, and it goes on forever. Actually, I thought the girls' fight was actually better. Because Joan Chin was kicking, and, like, Diane Lane. Diane Lane's sexy when she fights.
Yes, she is.
Rico just keeps rolling around trying to grab that gun. Oops. Blowing up his whole clone for this facility now.
Yeah, because their fight's actually pretty basic and short.
Yeah.
Weak. Their yelling match was 10 times longer.
Yeah. You judged me. What was I supposed to do? I was about to hold the law. And then he tries to get away on a flying motorcycle, and then that shit just falls out of the Statue of Liberty. He didn't know the secret that Dredd did of just punching it.
Just punching it.
Yeah. This is pretty badass here, though, when they fight on the Statue of Liberty, I thought. Like, the camera kind of pans away, but it's a cool place to put a fight scene.
Yeah. And it's a neat design, the way they got two of the heads hollowed out.
Yeah.
And even though there's no judges and they're like basically all dead, there's no one looting anything down there.
Like, when there was judges, the city would tear itself apart. No judges, no law. Everybody's calm and quiet.
That should tell you something.
Yeah, like, shit, all the flying cars flying around, shouldn't they be, like, shooting them out of the sky and shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is kind of weak. Like, it's hard to believe Stallone would survive this. He got him dead to rights with this gun, and then, like, fucking Stallone just twists it around and shoots him with it.
Well, he can survive anything. He's Stallone.
And look, Stallone's holding himself up with one arm, pulls him out of the place with another arm, like, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know how he meant, and he's holding all this in the rain.
Yeah. Because it has to be as much like Blade Runner as possible.
Yes. Or Back to the Future 2, depending on how you look at it.
That's right.
Now we'll go Blade Runner.
Yeah, look at Diane Lane's power pose right there. She looks good, man.
Or we can look at TC 2000.
Where Billy Blanks takes off his pants to fight somebody.
Mateus Hooves.
Mateus. I don't want to hear
beef with Mateus Hooves.
Really, over what?
I talked to him a couple times. He was going to do an interview. He's on my Skype contact. He sent me a Skype, and 3 times in a row he showed me for an interview.
Hmm.
And everybody says what a nice guy he is. It's like, obviously he's clinically retarded. He can't remember a date.
See, that's why I don't even pursue interviews for my podcast, because I know it's just going to lead to disappointment.
Yeah, well, plus I got this nasty thing called a job, so it prevents me from lining them up.
No, Matthias Hughes don't have that, so what's his excuse?
I notice he hasn't been on Facebook much either. He's ducking me.
He's ducking. Here we have Rob Schneider getting one last quip in. You ever notice action movies back then always had to have the big scene? Like after the, if it was nighttime when the fight was going on, it was like at dawn, and then everybody would come and it'd be standing around talking. You know what I mean?
I still like in New Jack City when Ice-T started whooping Wesley Snipes' ass in the middle of the night. By the time he threw him out the window, it was mid-afternoon.
There you go.
He beat the fuck out of him for 12 hours.
And yeah, we didn't even talk about it, but Judge Dredd is a virgin in this film.
Yeah.
Because they made him a clone that had no interest in women, and Diane Lane kisses him at the end.
After some more Rob Schneider quips.
Yeah. The Rob Schneider quips were more important than a hot woman. But here he drives off, he's going back. Come on, after that whole night of ass whooping and almost dying, he's just really going to ride back out to the street. Don't this motherfucker ever have to sleep or anything?
Doesn't he have to get reinstated?
Yeah, really. He just starts putting on some helmet.
Because, there's still a lot of murders that should be investigated.
Where is he right here at the end, though? Is he just going to fall off that cliff on his bike? Like, what is he doing? Where's he going to go with that?
I'm just assuming they're all happy. He's like, hey, the only one of us that's any good is going to stop crying.
We don't have to all get killed now.
He has that goofy smile on his face when he's driving away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does kind of just show up at a dead end.
Yeah, and he just looks at it. But it's a comic book shot. Old Rico got second billing on the credits there. That's surprising.
Yeah, because you think it would be Schneider.
Yeah. Or even Max von Sydow or Diane Lane or somebody.
I guess the main bad guy, so.
Adam Henderson played the fuppy. I'm sorry, who was the fuppy?
I have absolutely no idea.
I know.
I don't know, there's somebody in it named Twist, for God's sakes.
There you go.
Yeah, that's going to bother me, who the fuppy was.
Who was the fuppy the guy in the red car that they blew up?
Maybe. He was related to the Tennille.
That's another way. I'll say it right now. It's not going to be episode number 10, which we always send out, but we will cover Irreversible at some point on this show.
Yeah, that's a good one to. Maybe on that new show we got cooking.
Oh yeah, that would be a great one.
That could be the inaugural first episode.
You fans are going to be in for a treat when good old Wahlburgers goes on hiatus.
Oh yeah. It's got to be coming up on hiatus pretty soon.
It depends on if the new episodes are going to, go back to back, or if they're going to do a little pause and do a, you know what I mean?
They got to line it right up with that Duck Dynasty show.
Yep.
The movie, or the show where the old guy tells you homosexuality is wrong, yet has invented a noise that makes ducks think they want to be fucking another duck while they kill you.
That's right. Let's see, yeah. We're almost done. Well, we're not, because we were so behind on the episodes, but Wahlburgers is only running through March, Johnny, so.
This is March. Well, we're not too far behind. We're going to get episode 2 and 3. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. We haven't said it's coming that much on this show today.
No, we haven't.
That's our catchphrase.
Well, to be fair, we've been kind of delivering on everything lately.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't have to put a lot of it's coming out there.
No, we're building an empire. That takes hard work.
I know. We are an empire of what? I could not tell you.
No. That's what's coming.
That's what's coming.
We're going to have merchandise soon, fans.
Yeah. And the only people that's...
shower curtain.
Oh, yeah. The only people that's going to buy it is that... Speaking of merchandise, I'm going to go to Cafe Press right now, see what we can make.
You can make anything, but it's fucking expensive.
Yeah, well, that's okay. We're not buying it, so.
Actually, the beauty of it is, if you go to Cafe Press, it don't cost you anything because you
Yeah.
don't pay for it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Let's see.
And you can just buy it.
There's T-shirts and clothing, kids and baby, accessories, drinkware, wall art. Oh, I think we need some wall art out there for people to buy.
And I think definitely a shirt.
Yeah. No, shirts are passe. Everybody else does shirts.
Coffee cup.
Yeah, coffee cup. Hobbies. Let's see what we got in hobbies. Balloons. You can get a slow hand radio.
I got a birthday party for my kid coming up next month.
There you go. Duck it out with all slow hand decorations.
Gotta have product placement.
That's right. 2-line custom message teddy bear. That's what we need. We need to sell slow hand radio teddy bears.
Podcast to split your skull.
That's right. That's a great tagline.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I worked hard on that picture.
I know. It's pretty good. You had to draw in that pair of headphones, didn't you?
Yeah, I gotta fix the headphones up just a little bit.
Yeah. You gotta take the apostrophe out of podcast too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I botched that one up.
But it's okay. It's coming.
It's coming.
I know you did that real late at night because you was trying to get it ready for that convention that I was going to.
Yeah. That backfired on us.
Yeah. I only because everybody was watching me at my job, so I could only print one flyer out.
Ah, son of a bitch. I know how that goes.
Yeah.
Don't spread yourself thin.
I don't want to.
If anybody spreads themselves thin, it's us.
Ooh,
we have a network with us.
That is true. I'm not. Do you have any pets, Johnny?
I have 2 dogs.
Oh, okay, well, perfect. We can get them made. I'm looking at I wish you could see the picture. So we could get us made a slow hand radio hooded sweatshirt for dogs.
Ooh.
Yeah, dog hoodies. Your dogs can walk around the house brandishing the slow hand radio. Maybe it could say "podcast to split your skull" on the back of your dog.
Right now, I think I'm gonna make a picture that said the Tania loves slow hand radio. It could be a picture of him laying down on a subway.
Fucking Tania's gonna have to become the official spokesperson here pretty soon.
He is. Fans, for those of you who don't know who he is, you're gonna find out
real soon.
Watch what's wrong is that probably ain't even his name.
Tania.
Hey, the movie's over.
The movie's long over. Yeah.
Yeah, you could get him in a dog style position, give him a thumbs up. When I need to get in the mood, I listen to slow hand radio.
Oh my god, I'm looking up on IMDb right now to see what his name really is.
I thought it sounds something like that.
I think it is the Tania. Oh man, oh Johnny, I didn't realize. Well, I guess it is, but I was gonna say I didn't realize Irreversible was already 12 years old.
Yeah, she's still as beautiful today as she was 12 years ago.
Yeah. Let's see, I'm looking. Okay. Alex, no, that wasn't him. Marcus, no. Let's see. Lahome, no, that's not his name. Fistman, no, his name wasn't Fistman.
He did some fisting though, man.
His name was La Tania.
Okay, Tania, okay.
Tania, yeah. And
that means something, I think.
Yeah, it's like a worm or something.
A worm or the flea or something.
And Latania, unfortunately, he's the only actor of the cast that doesn't have his picture on. For some reason.
That's a good movie. I might have to watch that again.
Yeah, that's one to wait for the kids to be in bed, though, before you...
Do you want to know when I bought it? Because years ago, because of the all the controversy that you hear. And I remember my son, when he was little, was like the world's lightest fucking sleeper.
Yeah.
Like when you put him to bed, you had to have your TV on mute for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And that was my logic. I'm looking at my wife. We can watch this in mute. We just have to read it.
Yeah.
There's not a lot to read for that 12 minutes.
Yeah.
I think an occasion. No, I don't even think they subtitled the.
At the beginning, the.
Oh, that first 5 minutes of that movie's hard to sit through with that spinning camera.
Oh, it makes me dizzy sick.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, this has nothing to do with Judge Dredd, which is long over at this point.
Well, it could, because Judge Dredd could have went after that rapist.
Yeah, that is true. Could have judged him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking up Letzania now. He's very old now. He doesn't look anything like he did in Irreversible.
Let's line up an interview with him.
I think we'll have to get a French translator.
I speak some French, Johnny.
Do you?
Baguettes.
You took it in high
French
school?
fries.
French fries. You speak that slow hand French.
Amore. That would be a fun interview.
Yeah, we could ask him all his different acting approaches as Letzania.
Now, when you were prepared for this, were you a method actor?
Yeah, did you really pull this out? No, I was gonna say when he acted the role of Letzania, he looked a lot like either De Niro or Harvey Keitel. Now he looks like who's the actor he looks like now? Now he looks like Ed Harris.
That's just scary.
Yeah.
Pain and Gain, Ed Harris.
Yeah, pretty much. And Letzania was born in 1960, so he ain't even that old.
He ain't that old. Ed Harris got to be older than that.
Ed Harris got to be in his 80s at least.
He's a pretty decent actor.
No, he's really good.
Looks like Peter Weller without all the wrinkles.
Yeah, pretty much.
Peter Weller aged horribly.
No, Peter Weller's like Ed Harris without all the wrinkles. Ed Harris is the most wrinkled man known to mankind.
Oh, Peter Weller looks worse than Ed Harris.
Peter Weller just looks like an old drunk, kind of.
Ed Harris would whip Peter Weller's monkey ass.
No, Ed Harris looks like he's been locked in like one of those giant food dehydrators that they make the beef jerky out of.
He brought down The Rock and Wahlburger.
That's right.
And the black guy who no one's name remembers.
Yeah, Letzania, he had a real Keitel look to him in his younger acting days.
I'm going to make like one of them Uncle Sam posters. Letzania wants you to listen to slow hand radio.
But yeah, No, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just going to be another racist, sexist joke.
Okay. I was gonna say, oh man, I just found the Monica Bellucci pictures now. Can't talk. But no, I was gonna say, let's wrap it up here. We're talking about Judge Dredd. We didn't talk too much about it because it's very self-explanatory. But great special effects, great pacing, great action, great cast. Really, I mean, I don't understand people like no, you don't understand. He did not keep the helmet. It's just like at some point you got to get over that, right? You know what I mean?
You do. I mean, people need to let things go.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a good movie. I mean. And the thing I like is, like, Rob Schneider is the comic relief, and I guess people just want a completely joyless whatever Judge Dredd movie. But he's the comic relief, but I really don't feel like they overdo it. You know what I mean?
No, because he's not, even though he's in it, he's not like in every single scene cracking jokes.
You're right.
He's no different than Tom Arnold was in True Lies, and everybody loved that.
Yeah. And
except me. I'm not a big fan of that movie.
Yeah, I'm one of the few people. I don't talk about it publicly because I don't feel like hearing the tears hit the floor. But I think True Lies stinks, Johnny.
It's fucking boring. It's long. It has the world's most unnecessary subplot.
Yeah. Best part about it is Tom Arnold.
Well, it has a whole 40-minute plot of her having an affair with Bill Paxton's. That's not. It's just not a very good movie.
It's not Jermaine to the plot. It's not Tito to the plot. It's not Michael to the plot.
I like Jermaine's kids because the one's name is Your Majesty.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what he named his kid. dumb fuck, but that's an awesome name.
Yeah.
Your Majesty.
Might have to get a pet turtle or something, name it Your Majesty.
If I got a pet turtle, I'd name it Neil.
Would you? Next thing you know, that turtle will be raping up a storm around your household.
We get some fish.
Yeah, it would rape the fish.
Probably. I'll make sure they're guppies so they reproduce.
Yeah. You want to get that real rare breed of fish, though. Get the fuppy.
Oh, fans. What are we doing next? What's the next commentary? We got to get... we've covered Seagal, Van Damme.
Schwarzenegger.
Got to do Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's right. And I was going to say, you know, it's a little hard with Schwarzenegger, though, just because, I don't know, man. I feel like, especially in the podcasting world, his movies are really, you know, overdone.
Yeah, heavily.
Yeah. So we got to pick one that not everybody covers a lot. And I think we already ruled out True Lies, so...
Yeah, I don't want to sit that long through that.
No. I mean, come on. We'll be up all night.
What's a good Schwarzenegger? Raw Deal's not that good.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing. They've all been done and talked to death.
I know. Let's see. I'm looking at his filmography right now, and I'll throw a couple out there. Let's see. We have
Kindergarten Cop.
No, it's got to be action, man. We can't be doing Kindergarten Cop over here. Let's see. Red Heat's not that overexposed.
Yeah, but it stinks.
Oh, it's got Jim Belushi in it though.
It's only got one good line. Cocaine.
Let's see. The Running Man's not super overexposed.
That's actually my favorite Schwarzenegger movie, to be honest with you.
Really? I got the blue. When you watch it all cleaned up, you realize how cheap of a movie it is.
Yes, you do.
I'll tell you, this is one that everybody shits on, but I like it, dude. Is Last Action Hero is good.
I like Last Action Hero. It's a bit long for what it is, but it's fun.
Eraser's not bad. And then Batman and Robin. I think that's pretty much it.
I like The Running. I'd do The Running Man.
You want to do The Running Man?
I'd do The Running Man.
I'll do it. It's a good movie. I got the blue of it, so I don't mind doing it.
Me too.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say...
we'll be in sync.
Yeah, I was going to say we could do Red Heat because nobody remembers that, but you say it stinks. So.
I don't like Red Heat.
But it's just a remake of 48 Hours. Don't you realize that?
Yeah, but The Running Man has those strange lines, like where he goes, "This is Sub-Zero. Now, Plane Zero." That makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny.
It is funny. Not in the intended way, though. We gotta do some more Latania movies, though. I want to look at his filmography.
I feel I don't own any more of his movies.
Yeah, I was trying to see if maybe he's done some action movies that... He was in The Horde. That's not a bad movie.
God, I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. All these titles are in French, so I don't really recognize... I would have thought he would have been in Taken. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, that would have been a great fucking role for him.
That would have been a good one for him.
And plus, that's a French-made movie, too. Luc Besson produced it.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, Latania was in Femme Fatale, the movie with Antonio Banderas, Rebecca Romijn Stamos. I want to rent that, try to see if I can spot the Tania.
Check Subways.
Check Subways. But not the parts of the subways that are brightly lit. You got to go down to the dark hallway.
Yeah, on your way to the subway.
Yeah. But no, yeah, you heard it here first, fans. The Running Man will coming up shortly. Yeah,
it'd be coming quicker than the last one.
Yeah, we got delayed up because the Judge Dredd DVD got lost. We had to wait for Amazon.
Then we'll start putting these out a little more frequently.
Yeah, we won't leave you hanging so much.
We can't have the flagship show being bottom of the ratings. With the
yeah, I know.
Facing and not getting renewed.
Speaking of which, before we sign off, should we check the downloads to humiliate ourselves?
Downloads.
Yeah, let's humiliate ourselves.
I have 23 so far this week for the vault.
No, that's not bad. Hillbilly DVD Reviews has a real good clip going on. I'm about to drop a new episode on that. But But I'm curious about Talking Like a Killer because it came out with no fanfare. We didn't promote it.
It didn't even get promoted for us like it should have.
Yeah, that's true. I think we were relying a little too much on that. And I know the downloads for the first episode, Above the Law, were terrible. But
yeah, it was I think 6.
Yeah. Let's see. Go to stats. But Cyborg's been up for a few days. Okay. Yep. We're making a comeback, Johnny. Since we put Cyborg up just like 3 days ago?
2 or 3 days ago, yeah.
Yeah, it's got 10 downloads already.
All right.
So, yeah. Whereas the week before, Above the Law had 2. The week before that, Above the Law had 3. The week before that, 0. And the previous 2 weeks before that, it had 4 downloads each week. So, yeah, we're picking up a little steam here.
How's Peace doing?
Let me see. I got to sign out. I got to remember.
That actually gets feedback on the Action Elite website.
Does it?
It does. People seem to really enjoy this Seagal banter.
Okay, we'll see. Okay. This is typically podcasts. They won't tell you this.
Or they'll lie. That's typically what they'll do.
Yeah, hundreds of downloads. We'll tell the truth. Maybe it's our fault the downloads are low. Email us at slowhandradio@gmail.com. Tell us what we're doing wrong.
I can tell you what we're doing wrong. We don't really promote anything.
See, yeah, that's really what we're doing.
We gotta get on Pinterest.
See, Piece of Action's doing good, Johnny, because last week we had 29. This current week, which is going to end on the 8th, so we got a couple more days here, we have 14. So not a bad week.
Mm-mm.
So yeah.
I think it all depends when that one gets advertised.
I think maybe that's...
Sadly, that does not get advertised every week like it should.
Exactly. We need to gain a killer rep out there like Latinia, and that will have the people coming back time and time.
Right. Or else.
Or else. Or else we'll see you in the subway tunnel. All right,
How's Hillbilly doing? We didn't check.
Oh, it's doing great, man. Let me look it up real quick. I have to say, I think it's got a nice bump from Slow Hand Radio. And just people... Actually, probably not even Slow Hand, probably your listeners. So if anybody here is a Vault listener who transitioned over and started listening to Hillbilly DVD reviews, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and if anybody's a Hillbilly DVD listener, you bring your fucking ass over to the Vault.
Yeah.
Lazy ass Hillbilly fans.
Hey, come on now. Let's see.
I haven't been on Hillbilly DVD reviews in a while.
And by a while, you mean like a week?
No, the last, I think, 3 shows were without me. Then again, you have this regular co-host, you know. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are you complaining? I gotta mix in the regular co-host as well. No, Johnny, it's only been one episode as far as the air without you.
You got another one you just did though?
Yeah, with Trevor, that'll be coming out soon. All right, let's see. Like the last 3 weeks, we've been crushing it, man. But we've been coming out with a lot of shows too. Usually, we put a show out every 2.5 months, and we say it's coming. But lately, we've been pumping them out. Let's see. 3 weeks ago, we had 48. 2 weeks ago, we had 22. Last week, we had 36. Now, granted, the new shows haven't really dropped, so this week, we've only had 4. But still, we've had a killer month, so I cannot complain. And thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yes, thank you, fans. The Tennille thanks you, too.
Yeah, the Tennille really thinks... All right, we just broke the 2-hour mark on a movie that's 92 minutes long. This is no longer a commentary show. So
we got a lot coming. I mean, we got the Wahlbergs coming.
Yeah,
you got some other stuff. We got another commentary for another show that we got coming up. Maybe, possibly.
All
could
kinds of shit. Could be happening soon, or could not be happening at all. We'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, so thank you, everybody, and we'll be back next time with Arnold and fucking www.slowhandradio.com. Thanks a lot.
Peace.